Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Cleveland Indians. Patrick Connolly, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward an American League batting title. Next. Aaron Civale gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Phillips. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
And that one yanked just foul.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
High pop up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Roy. He's fourth right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top three guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs. Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Just underway here in Cleveland. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Griffin Canning will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
And what's amazing about this, Dan, you see guys get hot. When they get hot, it's usually base hits and doubles. Not the case with this monster. He's driving everything he sees out of the ballpark.
Absolute pitcher's nightmare right now. On point with the fastball. You throw him a breaking ball, it better be a good one, because if you hang it, he's going to bang it.
Popped him up. Rendon is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Next, it'll be Patrick Connolly. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
The 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence in the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
At the plate now, Franmil Reyes. Barehanded for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now it'll be Marcus Semien. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The 1-1 home. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Rosario coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Justin Upton the next to hit, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Walsh, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Into the box, Josh Bell. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next, here is Lourdes Gurriel. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. The set and the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. In now, Jose Ramirez. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Progressive Field after this. In now for the Angels, Austin Slater, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
The 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The 1-1. Grounded to third. Ramirez is up with it. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. This one's down to third. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Indians on top, 2-0. bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. The 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get him.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So with one gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. Next to hit is Patrick Connolly. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Upton. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7, he gets in there with 2 away.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-1, here it is. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're on top 2-0. So here's Yoan Moncada. He popped out in his first trip. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here comes the 1-2. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings up Mike Trout. Now the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul. You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He'll try it again, 3-2. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Fouled off wide of first, but boy, that had some zip on it. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Rosario. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season as the Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
At the plate, Jared Walsh. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 6.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Rosario onto the home run porch and gone. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Number 23 for him thus far, and the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Angels 3 and the Indians 2. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now in the box, Eddie Rosario flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Number 23.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell, worked a walk his first time up. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Batista. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Rosario, the runner at third. Bell at second with 1 away. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The catcher, number 17. Austin.
Next up is Austin Hedges. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. The 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Again, another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. And now here is Raul Batista. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Scooped up. 1 there. Over to Bell for the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
To the plate now, David Fletcher. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So Yoan Moncada has a chance following that 2-out base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels leave 1 halfway home, tied at 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez singled in his last at bat. The 1-1. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 6, Jason Dominguez.
So the next to bat will be Jason Dominguez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 2-1 home.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Line drive to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Up next, Patrick Connolly. He flew out in his last AB. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Here now the 2-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Line to the right side. Slater finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 10.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, Jared Walsh.
So next to bat will be Jared Walsh. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fouled away.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Angels are gone in order. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Patrick Sandoval enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43, Patrick Sandoval.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie.
So now here is Eddie Rosario. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Two and 2. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Here now the 2-2.
Three-two counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Pulled toward right center field. Trout will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 23, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
All set for the start of the inning, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. And he fouls this one off. High in the air down the right field line. Dominguez is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Slater.
Now to the plate, here is Austin Slater. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels go down 1-2-3. The score remains tied at 3-3. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Into the box now, Brett Phillips. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. Step on the bag for 1, on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Austin.
Now at the plate here is Austin Hedges. A hit in 2 tries so far. Roberto Perez will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Roberto Perez will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. Now to the plate, Raul Batista. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Emmanuel Clase is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Now the payoff pitch home. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Stepping in next, David Fletcher. It was a base hit last time up. 3-1, here it is. High pop-up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Yoan Moncada.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Yoan Moncada. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready with the 1-2. pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Angels are gone in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez grounded out in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But the runner's back easily. Stepping in now, Jason Dominguez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
Next, it'll be Patrick Connolly as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching, hitting over 350 on the year against left-handed pitching.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Trout. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and is now 5-3.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
In now, Franmil Reyes. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Upton going back. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left. Number 31 for him on the season. And it's now 6-3.
Home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Tony Watson answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 45, Tony Watson.
3 runs already home here. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 8 full. The Tribe lead this one 6-3. James Karinchak comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Mike Trout.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up, Jared Walsh. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Angels down to their last strike. Fouled off. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Cleveland crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Emmanuel Clase earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. James Karinchak earns the save out of the bullpen, his 32nd of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 6 runs, 10